A routine courtroom hearing takes an unexpected turn when a young man appears before the judge for what seems like a simple traffic-related case. What begins as a standard legal proceeding quickly becomes a serious and eye-opening conversation about responsibility, life choices, and the importance of having direction at a young age. As the judge begins asking questions about the defendant's education, employment, and future plans, it becomes clear that the young man is struggling to find purpose and accountability in his life. His uncertain answers raise concern, prompting the judge to pause the legal discussion and address something far more important than the charges themselves, his future. Instead of focusing solely on punishment, the judge delivers a firm but meaningful lecture about discipline, ambition, and the consequences of continuing down an unproductive path. The conversation becomes a powerful wake-up call as the judge stresses the value of structure, responsibility, and making better life decisions before it's too late. He even offers practical advice on how the young man can create a better future for himself through commitment and hard work. In the end, the judge chooses an alternative consequence that emphasizes personal growth over financial punishment, giving the defendant an opportunity to reflect and take responsibility for his actions. This powerful courtroom moment serves as an important reminder that sometimes the greatest lessons come from moments of accountability, and one honest conversation can become the turning point that changes everything.
Then you're doing it without one, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to do it without one, or you want to talk to one of ours?
I'll do it without one.
Okay. Dude, get your hair out of your face. Yeah. I'm better. I can see you now. All right. All right, I've got a ticket here, and the prosecutor says you're going to plead responsible to double parking, and we're going to dismiss a misdemeanor charge of reckless. Is that correct?
Yes.
That's the way you want to resolve this today?
Yes.
Okay. How old are you?
20.
All right, I understand you're almost done with school?
Yes, sir.
Then what's your plan?
I've been trying to get a job ever since I was 7, and then
Stop right there. Stop right there. Where have you been trying to get a job?
I'm trying to get a job at the service shop at Holiday Inn, at the apartments.
Okay. Why do I have a ROA for double parking? And we've already got a double ROA for it? Oh,
So everything.
it's confusing. No, it's not the way I'm used to saying it. I thought we had 2 tickets going. Okay, all right. Where else have you looked?
I looked at the day shop in Logo,
Okay.
and I also looked at Walmart and Buffalo Wild Wings.
And nobody's hiring you?
Well, Walmart, I don't know, but I can't get a response from Buffalo Wild Wings, and I'm trying to go to the holidays.
So what's your long-term plan? Done with high school, then what?
I'm trying to be an engineer.
So you're going to school somewhere.
Hopefully, that's.
Where and when?
Well, I graduated this year, and maybe I hope to go to college. Maybe by the time I'm 19.
Okay. What are you waiting for?
Nothing really.
Then why aren't you going to college now? As soon as you graduate.
I'm trying to finish school right now.
No, as soon as you graduate.
As soon as I graduate.
Yeah. Why aren't you planning on being in school somewhere in the fall?
I really didn't think about that, but
When did you start smoking dope? When did you start smoking marijuana?
when?
Yeah.
2 years ago,
Okay. How often you hit it?
that often,
What's that mean?
like barely.
What's that mean? Give me a frequency, brother. Once a month, once a week.
Speak.
Okay. All right. So on this file, you're not working now, so I'm not going to give you money. I'm not going to charge you fines and costs. I'm going to charge you community service hours. But I also have to give you a little lecture. Dude, I've been doing this a long time. All right? I can pretty much paint the picture of your life for the next 5 years. If you don't do something drastic. Okay? You are like the poster child for Mr. Laid Back. All right? If you're talking about going to school when you're 19, I can guarantee when you're 21, you'll still be talking about going back to school. Guaranteed. I mean, I would bet $100 of mine against one of yours that by then you could come back and we'd still have this conversation about your planning on it. Okay? If you were my nephew, I would put you in a car, I would drive you over to Canton on Ford Road, I would walk you into the recruiting office where you can talk to the Army, the Navy, the Coast Guard, Air Force, they're all in one building, and I would have you go door to door to door and find out what they could offer you if you sign up. Because that's what you need to do. You need to completely shake up your life to make something happen. Have you ever considered it? And I know you don't want to cut your hair, but it'll grow back. Have you ever considered it? Why not? Why? Because that's a valid reason. Wow, you got me with your logic on that one. No, you can't. You can't pay for an engineering degree working at Walmart. You can't. If you join the military, they'll send you to college. You know, every one of the branches of our armed forces have engineers. There are Army engineers, there are Navy engineers. That's a plan, dude. You don't have a plan. Officer got you fired.
Yeah.
Okay, where were you working? Okay. And how did you mean a cop?
Yeah.
How did the cop get you fired?
He was a member at the UIC and we have been busy on here.
You mean when this happened? Okay. All right. Okay. So I'll give you that, okay? How's that change what we're talking? We're not talking about this case now. We're talking about your life. How's the cop getting you fired determine whether or not you can afford to go to engineering school?
Because I would have had a job to pay for.
The BYC isn't going to pay for 4 years of college, dude. What were you making? $15 an hour?
I was making $14,000 a year, so
that ain't even going to cover tuition.
Also adopted, so the state would pay for it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll see you again. 30 hours community service, have it done by February 1st. Goodbye.
Sometimes the most ordinary courtroom appearances turn into powerful life lessons, and this case is a perfect example. What begins as a routine hearing involving traffic-related violations quickly transforms into a serious and eye-opening discussion about responsibility, personal choices, and the importance of building a meaningful future. As the young defendant stands before the judge, simple questions about his education, work status, and life goals reveal a troubling lack of direction. His uncertain responses immediately raise concern, leading the judge to shift the focus away from the legal matter itself and towards something much more significant, the defendant's future and the choices shaping it. Rather than simply issuing a punishment and moving on, the judge takes the opportunity to deliver a direct and powerful message about discipline, accountability, and the consequences of wasting time during the most important years of life. The judge emphasizes that youth is a critical period for building character, developing skills, and creating opportunities for long-term success. Throughout the conversation, the judge offers tough but practical advice, encouraging the young man to seek structure and purpose instead of continuing down a path of uncertainty. The message is clear: life will not wait for anyone, and success requires effort, commitment, and a willingness to take responsibility for one's actions. In the end, the court chooses a consequence focused on personal growth rather than financial punishment, giving the defendant an opportunity to reflect and make better decisions moving forward. This memorable courtroom moment delivers a powerful reminder that sometimes accountability can become the first step toward real change, and one honest conversation has the potential to inspire a completely different future.